Welcome back to the channel. Today we're actually out at the in-laws taking a look at this old apple tree I've been frameworking. If you want to check out the original video on that, I'll have a link in the description. But essentially, we're looking to see if we can fight against some of the disease that's been affecting the leaves on this tree and get some additional varieties for pollination and just to have other additional varieties here available to my in-laws on their tree. So let's go ahead and take a look at those grafts and see how well that those are healing in. Starting here with this yellow Newton pippin, you can see it's healed in quite nicely here and might even be putting on its first spur. We see that as well with the yellow Newton pippin I grafted in here. It's healed over and looks like that could be some fruiting wood on this as well. The gold rush that I grafted here did not make it. Coming around the side, we've got a Macintosh here that was grafted on. Another Macintosh down here, that's this here. So we'll of course want to be removing the original variety off of the branches in these spots here. Got another gold rush down here that did quite well. Moving along this limb, we've got the Mac Free here. Also put on some growth and possibly some fruiting wood. Got another gold rush up here. A Northern Spy down along here. Gravenstein up here. And another Macintosh back here. It's grafted on. Coming along the side here, we've got another gold rush here. It's doing quite well. Looks like it's putting on some fruiting wood as well. As well as these Macintosh up here. This one and this one are both grafted. Go around the side here for a better picture of those. You can see how those are healing in and look also to be putting on spurs. The Gravenstein that was here also did not make it. And we've got a Macintosh in here as well. The three gold rush that I put up higher up did not make it. One was there, one was up here, and another was over here. None of those did make it, but they were higher up, more in the sun, so the heat could have definitely caused them to dry out a little bit worse than the rest. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to go around to all these branches and cut off the original variety from these branches so that these are the ones that are going to take in all that growth and all that energy and really become new main branches for this tree. So we'll snip this off here. Along this limb here, I'm going to actually go ahead and get rid of the extra growth on this side so that this branch takes all of that in. Over here, we'll snip here to get rid of that. On the Macintosh, we'll take off the extra limbs there to allow the graft to take all the energy. The gold rush here, we'll take off these other limbs from the original variety. And we'll just kind of follow that same idea for all these different ones and make sure that the tree's putting all that energy into these new varieties. All right, well, that's all the pruning I wanted to do today, just to direct all of that growth into those new grafts that we put on the tree. The other thing I wanted to touch on just briefly was the cedar apple rust, which is that fungus that gets on the leaves on this tree. We've noted that that really is what the issue must be on this tree because we put Macintosh as one of our varieties, which is known to be very susceptible to apple scab, but its leaves were very clean, and yet the rest of the tree was all still suffering from that same issue. But the Macintosh were clean, and they are said to be very resistant to cedar apple rust. So with that in mind, I think we're going to stick to very cedar apple rust resistant varieties as we continue to graft over this tree. Hopefully we'll be able to get out here again next season and check out the leaves on the tree and check out what fruit might be coming in and get you guys updated on that. But until then, if you'd like to see more on frameworking, check out this video next. Thanks for watching.